Resume. Okay. Unmute yourself, sweetheart. You're muted, sweetie.
Oh,
You're muted, Wanda.
I'm on mute. Sorry about
There
that.
you
I'll
go.
start
No,
again.
no, that's okay. We want to hear you. Tanya, can you mute yourself, please, sweetie? And
Okay,
Roseline?
thank you so much. Can
Oh,
you all
yeah.
hear me now?
I thought I was, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
Great.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming aboard. And Stephanie, thank you so much for that introduction. I'm really excited to be working with Stephanie and to knowing her. And for those people who have her as a leader and as an educator, you're in the right place at the right time with the right kind of people. I tell you, we're just getting rocking. I am always, to let you know a little bit about myself, I'm always excited about networking. It's a part of me since I was the age of 20. Somebody's introduced me to the old company that we all know, which is it begins with an A. And they're still going today, but I tell you, it's one of the best training ever. It leaves a lasting impact on my life and forever, for good. And I'm here today again to actually just affirm with you that you are at the right place with the right company and the right product, the right opportunity where people need what we have. We just need to know that and know your products. And that's why we're here today to educate yourself about what you've got your hands on. We've got no questions about the product. It works. You take this thing, I'm telling you, you're going to hear a little bit about my testimony, but I don't want to rob Stephanie from the time we're going to put into Boost today. I hope you got your pen and papers ready, guys. The shortest of pencil is better than the longest of memory. So don't be a person that write everything down. I always say just write the things that stick out to you like a janitor and you're kind of finding the keys. Don't write everything because you will miss it. Just write one or two things. That's all you need that stick out to you. So, with that said, my name is Wandalyn Ramon. I'm excited to be on this platform. I cannot wait for the training. I'm excited. My part is more of the business side. Stephanie is the product. So, Stephanie, do what you do. Excite them about the products. I just love your excitement. And guys, get your pen and paper ready. Stay put because we are going to learn something really that's going to blow us away. So, Stephanie, with that said, over to you.
Oh, thank you, my sweet friend. I am so grateful to have you on here with me today. And I am grateful to have all you here watching, whether it's live or recorded. This information is so good. I have been working in the natural health field for over 20 years. And I started down this path because I lost my health. I had lost my immune system. I was sick all the time and nothing was working. And that's when I was introduced to natural health wellness. And it literally blew my mind how fast my body responded and how quickly things started working again. So I dove into this company here that I'm working with. And if you'd like to know more about it, you can reach out to the person that invited you here because we would love to share with you because this is something what you're going to find is all natural. There's no synthetics, no chemicals, no dyes. And the results are amazing. We are going to give you some testimonials today too. Keep them short and sweet. But we value your time. So I'm just going to get started right away. Like Wanda said, the product we're talking about today is Boost. I have my notes so that I don't get too excited and keep you here for several hours because this one is one of my all-time favorites. How many of you here have had trouble with circulation, have had trouble with plaque in the veins, or maybe high blood pressure or hormonal disruption? I mean, seriously, we all need some help. And we cannot eat the way we used to eat. We cannot get the nutrients and the minerals out of our diet, out of our foods the way we think we do. I go shopping at the farm now for my vegetables and my fruits and it makes a difference, but it still is not the same as when my grandparents were alive and they could eat off the trees and eat off the land and they were doing fine. So we have to supplement. And the key here is to supplement with a high impact whole food group product that is going to allow you to absorb the most. So it is bioavailable. This is key. There's a lot on the market. I'm going to encourage you read your labels because what says on the front isn't always what's in there. Find out what's in there. Now, what the other thing I like about what we have here is that the scientists have enabled it to work synergistically with other products as well as with other ingredients. So it's not like you have to start and stop. There's a lot of product out there where you can't take for a long time. You're supposed to have a bit of a break in between. Well, if you're anything like me, if I have a break, I'm going to forget what I've done and then I'm going to be wondering why the heck I'm feeling the way I'm feeling and why is this not working because I am not taking it. It's not going to do you any good on the shelf. So that's also what I love about this product here is the way it's been made. So let's dive into this. This one helps, like I said, with your circulation, heart health, and vitality. If your energy is low, ladies, I mean, I tell you, I hit the 50s and I was like, what the heck? Did somebody unplug my battery or something? Because I had no energy. You think I have energy now? You should have seen me before. I had no energy and I couldn't get excited about life because I was always constantly tired. I don't know about you, but that is not the way I want to live. I love living life at the highest peak and with the highest energy possible. So, what is Boost? Boost is a nitric oxide formula, clinically studied ingredients that help support the blood vessels, the circulation, heart health, brain function, and everyday performance. It's a natural way to support your energy, endurance, and overall health or wealth. Not wealth, wellness, sorry. Got off on a different tangent there. So what does Boost do? Boost actually is, like I said in the beginning, nitric oxide booster. We have nitric oxide in our body, but like everything else in our body, as we age, it disappears. It goes away. Nitric oxide actually helps to expand and contract the veins in the body. Why is that so important? Because that's part of your circulatory system. That's part of your heart health. This is going to take less stress off your heart and off your lungs because it's not going to have to keep pushing as hard. Think of it this way. If you're driving down the freeway and all of a sudden there's a car pileup, what happens? Everything comes to a standstill. It makes things harder to get through. It makes things more stressful and it creates a lot of other issues, right? Same thing within our bodies. If we've got plaque and if we've got veins that are not supple, not pink, not available to expand and attract naturally, we're going to get blockages. We're going to get plugs. We're going to get pileups, as it were. So then we're going to be tired all the time. Blood pumping through is what's going to give your energy. It's also going to clean your body out. That's how the heart cleans and purifies, pumping it out. It is a pump. It's not meant to keep pumping hard all the time. So it supports healthy blood vessels by getting that optimal flow in your circulation. How does that help with heart health? It supports the cardiovascular function and the high blood pressure already in normal range. So instead of you being at a high range where the heart is having to work harder, it puts it to normal. Now, here's another little fun fact for you, because I used to have extremely low blood pressure. And I thought that was great. I was celebrating. I thought, woohoo! No, that's even worse. That is as bad as extreme high blood pressure because your heart is still having to work harder to get that blood going. Do you find your legs swell? Do you find your legs hurting? Do you find that when you sit for a while, your feet swell? That is your heart trying to pump that through, and it needs that circulation to keep going. I will answer questions afterwards. If you just want to make a note, somebody said if I could repeat that, and I'm not sure what you needed repeated, but I will come back to it and I will answer questions afterwards and we can review. So don't worry about it. You're not going to miss anything. This is recorded too. So just so you know, and I will answer your questions. All right, what about brain and cognitivity? For me, this really got me excited because I have a brain injury. I had one too many concussions due to accidents, not for me running into people, but anyways. And so for me, having that cognitive, having that support for my brain helps me to be able to have the life I want and want to live. Whoops, sorry, can somebody mute your line there? Can we have that line muted, please? Thank you. So it's going to help get the blood pumping through. Now, again, when blood is pumping through, it creates clarity. How many of you have found yourself with brain fog? How many of you found with memory loss? You walk into the kitchen and you're like, what the heck am I doing here? I came here for something, and you step back and you walk back, try to remembering what you're doing. Your brain is needing more support, more blood flow. The veins and the capillaries and that need to be cleaned out so that that blood can run through properly, cleanly, and get the food there. That is a source of oxygen as well, having proper circulation. That is also going to help in a whole lot of other things, which is going to open up your body to better health. Strength and endurance. How many of us work out and we just, sometimes feel like, oh man, I can't push so far. I can't get another rep in. I don't feel like going today. I'm so tired. I'm going to tell you something about Boost. I love to walk. I am somebody who I love to be outdoors. I'm not much for going to the gym because I just want to be outside. If I could bring my gym outside, I will do that instead. But I love to be outdoors. Where I've moved recently, we have a hill here. We called it Mount Everest because when we first climbed that hill, I thought I was going to die. I was looking for the flag. This thing was steep. I was panting away. My daughter looked at me and says, Mom, are you okay? I'm like, I don't think so. The next time I took that walk, I took a couple of boosts. I climbed that hill. I got to the top. There was no panting. There was no wanting to lay down and die. There was like, let's keep going and let's keep walking. And she was like, wow, what a difference. Because now the circulation was going through, the oxygen was going through, the blood was pumping through. The more our blood pumps through, the cleaner it's going to be too. The cleaner it is, the less hardship on the body. You think about it this way when you wash your dishes. Do you just keep washing dishes in dirty water,
Put
expecting
on
clean
mute
dishes?
but then
No,
can't hear the
right?
feedback.
Can you mute your line, please? Thank you. I don't know who just got their line. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Appreciate that. So this is going to help with purifying and cleaning the blood. It's a natural clean formula. It's made and clinically studied on plant-based so that your body is going to love it. And it's bioavailable. What does that mean? That means your body knows what to do with this. So many of us will take a vitamin or a supplement without it being bioavailable, whether it is down to a macro, down to chelated minerals or biofermented vitamins. That's what your body knows what to do with. If your body doesn't know what to do with it, it doesn't go, oh, well, I'll take a little bit of this and I'll take a little bit of that, but I won't take this. It flushes it. It says, I don't know what to do with this. Get it out of here. I don't know about you, but if I'm paying to have a healthy body and I'm paying for a good supplement, I want something that my body's going to actually use. And that's what Boost does. So you're going to have healthy blood vessels, circulation, and vitality. Your heart health and your cardiovascular support is going to be better. Brain health and cognitive function. Natural strength and endurance, great for a pre-workout or a post-workout. Even if you took it before your workout and then took another after, you are going to feel amazing and your energy is going to be amazing. It is going to be healthy oxidant and nutrient derivative and overall vitality and wellness with it too. So I'm just going to take a minute here because I've shared a couple of testimonials with you here, and I know we have a couple of ladies that would like to share theirs. Wanda, I think you said you had one. Did you have one with Boost? You're muted, honey. I get you guys to
No,
mute.
I haven't had one with Boost, but I've got somebody that has got a story with Boost. I think Robert is on, Pastor Robert. He can share. He
Wonderful.
had a very good story.
Wonderful. I would love to hear that. Would you mind coming on, Robert, and telling us your story? And you just have to unmute. And anybody that hasn't got their picture on, please put your picture on. We'd love to see your face. And it also makes your story a little stronger. Go ahead, Robert.
You're muted. He's muted, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for the privilege to speak. So, there was a season prior to Tranaut where I was not as cognitively um, active in remembering. I would put down the keys in a certain place in the car
Oh, no.
and then go into the house and look for the keys, and yet the keys was in the car. I mean, that's crazy. I would leave things like my glasses in place A and totally forgot that I've left it in A. I would also say be working in the office and go down to the garage where the cars are and leave something there, then come back up to the office looking on the laptop. Then I remember, wait, what did I do with the keys or what did I do with the laptop? And couldn't remember that I put these things in a certain place and forgotten to take them up again. Anyhow, when I was introduced to Trano, I was starting to take in Rich, Glow. Then I came across Boost and Focus. And I just got to say that my memory, especially short term memory, took such a lift. It's unbelievable. Even now, I would think, what did I do with such and such? And immediately, no hesitation. Oh, you put it there. Oh, you left that there. Oh, by the way, you've got to pay the congestion charge. 'Cause I used to be forgetting and getting all these crazy fines. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. Oh, by the way, you got to pay the dart charge. Oh, why don't you set up an account? No, 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 I don't want to go through all that. And so I thank God Almighty for the natural herbal remedies that God has given to people in Tranor, which we can now have access to by His grace, which will help boost our bodies, boost our brain cell, boost our cognitive memory, boost our blood flow, help our body to function the way God designed it to function. That's my little testimony for today.
I
Thank you for listening. Bye bye.
Thank you, Robert. That was amazing. I love that. And you know what? I feel your pain. I've still tried to find the keys I've misplaced. I need more boost. Megan, you had one that you wanted to share. Would you like to come on off mute and share us with your testimonial, sweetie?
Make mine quick. I'm being bothered.
That's okay. That's good. We
So
appreciate you.
I would say we have the mom brain, and it's gotten a lot better. As you can hear, I have a tiny behind me. Oh wait, please. Here. I just wanted to touch on your exercising comment that you made. So some of you have seen, some of you that don't know, I started a challenge on a whim sometime last month. I don't even know how many days it was after I stopped. Um, it was a 14-day challenge. Went ahead and did it. I haven't worked out since I had my daughter. My daughter will be 3 in November, for those of you that don't know. When you come back into working out, it is not rainbows and sunshines. It is things that you go, oh my gosh. There are muscles that I didn't realize I had, things that hurt, things that you're like, I can't do. Since taking the supplements I've been needing to support my body the way I have with doing this, workouts aren't hard. If I need to modify them, I'm not afraid to modify them. It's something that I listen to my body and say, hey, the recovery time is a lot better than spending 4 or 5 days in bed feeling sore than ever. And the energy that I get from it to sit here and say that I can spend 30 to 15, well, 15 to 30 minutes, I should say, give or take, behind a screen doing a workout or doing something to get moving is now not only getting my body moving and feeling great without putting junk into it, because if you knew me in my 20s, energy drinks were my best friend. I think I could go through 2 Red Bulls a day and people are like, oh my gosh, your heart. Well, I got the spiel growing up from that. I have parents that are nurses. I heard it all. But being now in my 30s, having a regiment that works, having a workout routine, having stuff to support my system, I don't have to worry about, like Stephanie-Dawn was saying, when you go up a hill, I didn't take it one day because I was like, oh, we're going fishing. I don't need to work out. Normally I take it before my workout. Let me tell you, hiking hills that are like this and they're not even and you got a stroller, I thought I was going to die. die. And I've been working out every day since this challenge, and that's not like me. I got home and looked at my little container that I have of all my pills and went, I figured out what I missed because they were still sitting in there. So, after all things, when we tell you guys that supplements are real and when you're supporting your body to the health of what you need, it's a facts. I mean, it's not just a testimony of testimony. We all walk different walks of life. But at the bottom of it, when you listen, like Stephanie-Dawn says all the time, and you support, what you come to find and to see is just absolutely life changing. Because if I would have done this in my 20s instead of going through all those things, I bet you life would have looked a little different.
Thank you for sharing, Megan. That's awesome. And I'm super excited that you're finding such good results on them too. That's amazing. Now, I just want to dive a little bit quickly into the products, why this works so well. So first of all, a lot of where your energy is going to come from is from an L-Arginine, alpha-ketoglutarate. Sorry, I don't speak Latin. I've told you that before, so I will stumble over some of these. This is actually the primary building block for nitric oxide. So this is going to help with healthy blood flow and circulation, delivery of oxygen and nutrients throughout the body, exercise performance and endurance, okay, healthy cardiovascular function, recovery after your physical workout. Then we have a Fitnox blend, which has moringa leaf extract. That's going to have your rich antioxidants in it. It helps with protecting the cells from antioxidant stress, supports a healthy circulation, helps maintain overall wellness. Pomegranate extract peel, packed with polyphenols and antioxidants that your body needs. It supports healthy blood vessels. It helps with protecting your nitric oxide from breaking down in the body too quickly, supports cardiovascular health. Then we have black ginger root, which is traditionally used for energy and stamina. It supports your circulation and it helps with physical performance. It supports healthy metabolism as well. And then we have a blend that's patented with 7 plant ingredients that are designed to naturally support the body. We have a green coffee bean in there, which natural source of compounds that help with circulation, provides the antioxidants. Green tea extract, which is rich in catechins, I think they call it, support in cardiovascular wellness, and helps protect with cell and oxidative stress. Sorry, turmeric root. How many of us take turmeric? This is actually something, and this is one of them where you don't want to be taking this all the time. But when you're microdosing like this is how this works. And when you're pairing it with others, this is how this works. So it supports healthy inflammatory. How many of us deal with that painful joint, especially after an exercise program, walking, sitting, aging? This is going to help with that. And it's going to also help with healthy joints as well as cardiovascular. Tart cherry, rich in antioxidants. This one here specifically, dive into that one and check it out. Very, very good for this system. Very good for building those antioxidants. Exercise recovery helps protect against that oxidative stress. Do you hear a pattern happening here? Circulatory system, oxidative stress, something we are all dealing with. This is going to help with that. Blueberry helps with the brain and heart. Also rich in antioxidants. This is going to keep the blood oxygenated too. Supports with healthy blood vessels. Broccoli. How many of us like broccoli? Well, I actually am one of those oddballs. I like my broccoli. It provides natural phytonutrients and supports detoxification. How many have you heard say, oh, I want to go on a detox? You actually have to be more prepared for a detox than just going into the local health food store, buying a detox and doing it. You can do more damage than good if you don't set yourself up first. And you can create a whole mess of problems by just detoxing. Something as natural as broccoli. Kale. Now, I'm not particularly fond of kale, but this has all this in it. It's a nutrient-dense leafy that supports the heart health and rich in vitamins and antioxidants. There's a whole lot more in there too, but I am not going to sit here for a couple of hours and read it all off to you because you're all either going to go to sleep or you're going to be like, And we don't want that. We want you to take action. Put it this way, what you would get in taking two of these supplement pills a day, you would literally have to pack your table with these vitamins or these vegetables that are organic and grown in such a way that they're picked at their peak. They're not picked and then left on the shelf to finish their growth period. They are picked at their peak. And you would have to literally eat for every meal your table inundated with it. There's no way you could do it. Instead, get yourself some boost. Now, I'm just going to talk about one quick thing here because this is something nobody talks about is your sexual health. And this product here, for those of the guys that are buying the little blue pill, this is our option that will not give you side effects or other complications that are going to damage your body. So this is going to be a natural way of being able to do that. And some people don't want to talk about that. They get a little nervous, they get a little embarrassed by it, but it is a natural gift that has been given us. It is part of our relationships. It is part of our daily health, and it's also a great stress reliever, right? Like really, let's get real here. How many of us can attest to that, right? And as we age, we lose that nitric oxide, we lose that desire. So it is also good for men and women to be on this, not just for health, not just for circulatory, not just for brain health, but actually for a good, healthy sex drive, a good, healthy relationship in that sense. So, on that note, Wanda, did you want to? Oh, sorry, I think we had one more testimonial. Tanya, did you say you had a testimonial? I think you said last week you wanted to share something about Boost. You're muted, sweetie.
I do.
Okay, let's hear it. Keep it down to a minute and let's hear it, babe. I'd love to hear it.
I love the boost. It gives me a lot of energy, and I have a lot of circulation problems, so it helps me a lot with that. And the energy, I'm low on energy, and it helps me with that. And I've noticed that I get up and I do my stuff right away when I take my supplements, and I make my Activate and my protein and my creatine. It all works together.
Good for you. Thank you,
I
Tanya. I
love it.
appreciate that. I
Thanks.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. All right, Wanda,
Thank
back
you.
to you, my dear friend. You wrap us up here.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Stephanie, as I said, I don't want to know everything. You just have to have the right information, guys. You don't need to know everything. Invite people if they're skeptical, let them come on and hear it for themselves. But wasn't that amazing to understand what we have our hands on? And as Stephanie said, for you to kind of get the vitamins and nutrients that you need, how would you know what you need and what you don't need? Is all worked out for you. Pop two pills in your mouth. Life is too complicated. Don't make it even worse. So just get the boost, guy. It works. As you can hear all the stories, we have so many stories in the UK as well from Boost. And I'm encouraging every single person, if you know somebody that is suffering with this condition, get them to come on and have a listen. I think that was just amazing. Stephanie, thank you so much for being able to breaking the science behind the products down. We're going to be back next week. What are we doing next week?
Oh, crap. You know what? I forgot to do a preliminary
What
of
are
that.
we doing next week so that
Okay.
you can bring people on? What shall we do, guys? Can anybody want to say what shall
Yes.
we do? I
Let's
mean,
put in the
should we
comments.
do?
Yeah, put in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in the comments
Does
what you
any
would like. And if we've done it
I
already, we'll move on and we'll do another one. But we're going to be doing every one of them. But yeah, put them in the comments. Oh, we've got some coming.
could we just have in out of interest do the mojo and the enhance together?
Oh, yeah, we could probably do that. Yep. And we also have, okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got two activates. So I think,
Who activate?
okay, and now we have two mojos. All right, we got to break a tie. So it's between mojo and activate. So somebody vote in there who hasn't voted for either one of them yet, because we want to make this fair, right? So somebody put in there. I need one more person to put in there whether we're doing activate or mojo with the enhanced next week. Don't be shy. Even if you don't know what it is. Oh, We got
Activate.
a couple of activate. Okay, but you know what? What this is what we'll do. We'll do activate next week, and the next week after that, we'll do my favorite, which is Mojo. I love Mojo and I love Enhance. So we will put those on the book. So thank you all. I'm just going to stop recording now.